Hello, hello, hello.
Hello.
Hi, Eddie. How are you?
Hi, Sharon. I'm great. How are you?
Great. I'm so glad we've had a nice visit this morning before we got started.
We have,
And
yes.
if you were
I
out
was super
there,
early today.
you were. He was an hour off for everybody watching from the balcony currently. I did advertise this everywhere, and I know through the holiday season, everybody's been busy, including me. So I hope that we get some people joining us, but if not, we have fun, don't we, Eddie?
We have lots of fun.
Too
We
much
have so much
sometimes.
too much.
So if you're new here, please raise your hand. Let me know in the comments if you're watching on replay. Give us a thumbs up, and thanks for joining us. I'm so glad Eddie's back with us, by the way.
Yay. We had 2 weeks off, like a
We
little
did.
holiday,
We did.
but you were super busy apparently.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. I had the honor of decorating on Tuesday at the Lewis and Clark Event Center, which is this really old, gorgeous building with ballrooms, and I mean, it's almost gives off Masonic Lodge, but with giant medieval chandeliers and carved posts, and it was just, it was so amazing. The theme this year was King
Hi,
Arthur's.
Uda. Uda's here.
Uda! Hi, Happy New Year and Happy Holidays, as we say.
Mm-hmm.
I always try to, Happy Holidays it. That's just me. But I would rather someone said,
celebrate. Whatever.
Yeah.
Hi, Ann.
Oh, hey, Ann. So glad to see you all here. Ann got an entry into the, I've kind of postponed the contest because I doing it during the holidays just became, it was a lot for everyone else. No one was really speaking up or out. So we've got Becky and we've got Ann and we've got Becky's friend that all had an entry. And but that's not enough entries. I mean, I have 2 prizes to give away, so
we need some more.
Yeah, we need some more. I hate to move a deadline like that. It doesn't seem fair, but on the other hand, 3 entries is probably not, So I think what I'm going to do is look at the number of subscribers, because what we're doing is we just want a little boost. I don't expect miracles. I mean, we're just here having fun. But what I'm going to do is look at the number of subscribers. I'm going to pick a number. That's what I'm going to do. And pick a number that we want to reach, and it won't be like crazy, like 10,000. It won't even be, another, it won't be much. Maybe 50 new subscribers. I mean, that's right. What do you think?
Hey, I think it's totally doable.
30 new subscribers. I don't care.
I think so.
Just, more friends for us to hang out with. Yeah. So I'm thinking maybe, I was hasty in my decision with that because I just want to, give away some stuff. I just like it.
I know.
Away, right? We're going to read a couple cards today. Well, we're going to read a card. We're going to look at a piece of visual inspiration just, to get us started. And let's do that. So if you're in the balcony, raise your hand and let us know you're here.
Hi, Ann.
Hi, Ann.
Webb is here.
Well, 2 Anns, I love it. Lurking in the background. Well, thanks for letting us know you're here. That's amazing. Thank you.
Sure.
Okay, so first of all, let's pick this visually stunning card. We're going to do something really fun today. Eddie picked these decks out, by the way, and this one has a steampunk sort of look on this side, at least. It doesn't always on the other side, but we're going to be doing a little bit of a steampunk thing today again. And that should be fun. So what I'm going to do here is just pick one of these. The one that wants to come out. I think that one wants to come out right there. Ooh, I don't think we've ever had that one. Look at that.
Big hair, don't care.
This almost looks like the photo you just sent me, Eddie. Check it out.
Kind of. Yep. It's got all
The red
vibes.
dot.
Yep.
Inward initiation. Love it. All of these have big sweepy hair, or almost all of these cards do, and I love that about them. And there's little birds off in there.
Good.
Yeah, it is so good.
And the tufted couch.
Yes, of course. All right.
Feel the velvet.
Yeah, I can almost see that's velvet. And then Eddie chose our original oracle cards that have such nice words to say. So we're going to go ahead and I think I'm going to shuffle these. We haven't used these for ages and ages. And if you're new here, don't be scared. These are oracle cards, not tarot cards. It's just a bit of inspiration for our week, or, for our day.
Just a little bit of good vibes to start the year off.
That's right. Yeah. So it is 2026 and we are waiting for it to happen. My
champagne is on ice.
Yes. Everybody should have a bottle of champagne, whether they drink it or not. This will be the occasion to have a glass. Have it ready. It's gonna happen.
Even Canadians. Canadians.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, even Canadians.
We invite you.
The world. There are people all over the world with a bottle of champagne on ice right now. So, well, 2 came out.
I'll give you a clue. It's orange and
and bloated.
It's a criminal. It's a criminal.
Totally a criminal. Yeah.
Hi, Carla.
Hi, Carla. Almost done putting up Christmas. So, me too. We haven't had our Christmas yet, by the way. We're having it on the 10th with, so that my son and his partner could spend the holidays with his mom this year. Because normally we kind of hoard all the kids over here, and we decided, let's do it after Christmas from now on, so everybody can go and see the rest of the family, and then they can come here. Okay, leaving that alone, guys. Okay, this card says, instincts are the message from the inner divine. Instincts. These always look gel printed to me, and I love that. Speaking of gel printing, I'm going to have to share with you some things I got for Christmas and some things I got for myself, and talk about what's coming up. Oh, we've had this one. This is True Offering. Oh, I didn't say signs. True Offering is one of my favorites here. True Offering takes what can be an unbearable cross and returns it to love.
Yes.
That's beautiful. Love the dots around the bird. All right, so those are our cards. I'm just going to put them back because we know that I'll take a picture and they clog up my phone. I still have 1,000 on there, and then I forget to post them. So if you could, go back, take a screenshot, rewind for a sec if you want to see it. Because I am, as soon as the stream is over, I'm like, oh, I got to run downstairs and let the dog out. And then, my day takes off. So, yeah. So we're going to do the bottle. That is the plan. Let me get these in the box first and show you what I asked for Christmas. You guys know I got that. I bought myself that 9x12 gel plate, and I know, Carla, didn't you go and order one as soon as, during the stream last time? I think you did. So that meant that I was gonna order just some new stencils to refresh my stock, and so I did get a bunch of those, and I think I'll share those actually when this is how many new ones. And I got a bunch of these envelopes as well that hold stencils. Look at this stencil right here. It's birds. See that? Huge. Oh, I wish it was a little smaller, but I think it's so amazing. Mm-hmm. But I got all different kinds of, just a little something you get sick of them. You get sick of them. Little more variety.
New is always fantastic.
What's that?
New is always fantastic.
It is. I'm going to move this because it's going to drive me nuts. Okay, first of all,
Hi,
my
Bobby.
Bobby,
By the
hello.
way, do you know Bobby? Zanny Love is Bobby.
I do not.
She's a fellow New Englander. She lives up in
Oh,
the great state of New Hampshire, and she's a DJ.
oh, I used to do that, Bobby. I actually, we did, Bobby, we did, I didn't you come on, you came on here once before, right?
Maybe. Oh, she may have.
As a DJ. Carla's just thinking about putting Christmas away. I didn't put as much out this year because I had so much going on with the shop. So, okay. So my mom gave me this for Christmas. She got it at a bazaar, and it's kind of similar to what we do already. But on the inside, it says to write down the things you're grateful for, reflect on the blessings in your life, put the notes in a box, or use the box as a tool for self-reflection. And I thought this was really great. Of course, we could make our own little notebook and add a pencil or a pen. And I think we should make one of these in the future. I think I'm going to leave this on my desk to remind us because I think this is really cool. Not that we don't already do this, but to dedicate a whole box to this, I think it's a really cool idea. Oh, you made a video opening it. Oh, punched.
You got a sound.
Got a second. Oh no. Got a second recorded. Oh.
Carla seems to be a little rusty with the techie stuff.
Oh, me too. I'll tell you. I've just been going live lately. I haven't done a video in so long, other than like the kind I put together quickly on for TikTok, which I just kind of push the plus sign, and it's kind of like making a post on YouTube. Okay, I want to show you my Christmas gifts. I, first of all, got an inkjet printer. I asked Santa for one, and I got a Canon with the big tanks so that I can do gel print transfers on the new plate coming up. And then I can also do better quality prints from digitals. And I'm really excited about it. But then Santa also brought me some other things that were on my list. And one of them is all the colors of alcohol ink that I used so fast. These are some of my favorite colors, and they're like latte, spice, walnut, caramel. You know, like I go through the butterscotch, that's what it's called, the Tim Holtz brand. And I go through the, this says spice, but it would be more like a iron oxide, or, you know. So these are the colors that I just really gravitate to. The latte, that would be more like not quite the mushroom, but I love that mushroom color.
Oh, you know what I got really quick while we're on this little
what's that
thing?
You want to go screen?
So last month, was it last? No. Last month or the month before, I got some stuff, some art supplies. And I got some Daniel Smith walnut ink to try, and I haven't tried it yet.
Oh, so you finally got some.
Maybe next week I can do a little something with it.
Do a little play with some walnut ink. Yeah, absolutely.
I like to doodle, so maybe do some like doodling with it and make some marks and then doodle around it. That'd be fun. I've done that before.
Walnut crystals are my favorite because that jar will last me forever. I've sent walnut crystals to so many friends and dipped out of my little container of them. And I can make my own walnut ink because of it, you know. And if you don't know what does anybody not know what I'm talking about? Your plan is to use fountain pens again, so you filled them with ink during the. Oh, that's wonderful. And Carla is a fluster cluck. I see.
Yuta, you must have some beautiful handwriting.
Yeah, I don't anymore. I don't write enough. Let me see if
that's my problem. Is I don't practice enough. I do have nice handwriting. It's just I don't practice enough.
Yeah, I used to have nice handwriting. Where are my walnut crystals? That's a good question. They're usually right here on this card.
Bobby did a demo with the crystals.
Oh, right here. I mean, I have sent baggies of these crystals to friends. I'm sure the mailman is wondering, what is that? And I still have this much left. I mean,
I've never seen meth that color.
yeah. I use these all the time. I keep a spray bottle filled. I make little droppers. I put it in other mediums to, to tone the color down a bit. I mean, these are so amazing. If you don't have walnut crystals, I highly recommend having them in your stash. Highly recommend. Anyway, okay, so I got those. He found some things that I had on my list. That's what happened. That in my, the things I love. And I got the
Santa
soft
was snooping
body.
through your links.
My list. I got the soft body paints. Lexi.
Oh.
Hello,
Hi,
love.
Lexi.
So these are also, I feel like they're not as, the colors are almost more tertiary, but I haven't opened. They do look tertiary in the video or in the ad. Oh, they are. Look at that. Lovely. Look at that. They're not quite as bold. I feel like, especially this orange is saying secondary color. But I mean, not all of them, obviously. That yellow is almost fluorescent. Look at that. And then there's two here. This one is.
These are great for mixing.
More fuchsia. Yeah. So we'll have to see. Oh, look at that. That's a burnt sienna. That's beautiful. What do these ones say? This phthalo green? No, Viridian hue. Scarlet. I mean, some of them are not. That's crimson. Cerulean blue. Blue pale. Purple lake. Yeah, they're good colors, aren't they? But they're the soft body, and I can't wait to use them on that new gel plate with the new stencils. You know what we're going to be doing with the gel plate and what the plan is, right? Were you here for that? I'm going to be taking scrapbook papers and matching colors and styles to these, not really scrapbook papers, but these ones that I get, like these, let's say, just this is what I grabbed, so that they go together and then they can be used together. That also includes my space ladies that I love so much. And this is where the idea came from, actually, because we usually just use whatever papers we have on hand, right? That kind of matches whatever. But what I'm doing right now is using these as the inspiration first for, like I'll use these colors and I'll try to find stencils with, styles that go with them, say. I just think it's kind of working backwards, and I'm really excited about it. Anyway, look at her. Look at that.
Oh, yeah, I remember these.
Yeah. I don't really like her. She reminds me of what you would paint on the side of a plane.
Can you do me one favor and pull that towards you a little bit? There you go. Perfect.
Look at her.
Nice.
Some of them have weird faces.
Yes.
Some of them are Barbarella.
Yeah.
She's one of my favorites right here. She's the Girl Scout.
Great.
Her name is Trixie, isn't it?
And her boots were made for flying.
They were. I can fly. Some of them are.
Hi, Chris.
Doubled.
How are you?
Chris, hey. I know I keep sending you invitations. I'm so glad you got to make it today. You're jazzed to see more gel printing. Oh, thanks. I think it's harder. I think we look at our collection and go, well, this kind of matches and this kind of goes. But if I take actually the paper and say, okay, I see it looks spacey, but I see straight lines. I see really curvy stuff, and it's silver and it's this weird shade of green. I think it'll be really fun to see what I can come up with to go with these. So anyway, that's
Bobby's asking where you got those. She's been looking for pinup space ladies.
Oh, I got these on Temu. And I don't know if they have them anymore. I'm not sure. I don't like her at all. Look at her face. There's something wrong with her. Her parents were related.
Plastic.
Her parents were related. She's got like her. Look at the shape of her. The shape of her face is weird. She's just she's
Miley Cyrus.
Yeah. I came in like a wrecking ball. Yeah.
I came in on a planet ball.
Look at these boots. These are drag queen boots if ever I saw them. Or underground club boots. What the heck is going on with her feet? That's weird.
Those are alien feet. They're super
it looks like a man created this for a comic strip, or like an overexcited teenager.
Never really seen a lady in person.
Yeah. Never seen one in person.
Mom's always covered up,
Oh, that's awesome. Okay.
Those basement dwellers.
Oh, yeah. That's what it was. Never seen a lady in person. Oh yeah, Chris, I'm so glad you made it. You're on vacation. That's so good. I hope you had a happy holiday.
Chris was posting some food pictures the other day.
I do miss everyone's posts, and I miss the inspiration, and I'm bummed, but I can't. It feels like my hair's going to catch on fire if I go to Facebook, honestly. Mm-hmm. I'm not even seeing my grandkids' pictures right now because I am so opposed, and I only keep.
They should be sending them to you directly anyway.
Yes. Or you guys can put them in the thread, the chat thread that we have to share with each other. That would be fine too. So if you're not in the chat thread for wow, these are coming. Wow, this isn't as good as the other books, by the way. But
are those stickers?
They are.
I was hardcover one.
I'm very ADHD today. 19 subjects at once. It is hardcover. It's kind of like the antiquarian sticker books that I have. But I was surprised that there are. Why are these here? Why? There's a whole section of them, and then there's scrapbook paper. But then there's stickers on the other side. They're not as good as I thought they were going to be, but they're good. I mean, shouldn't they have stickers on the other side of these at least? I think. I don't know.
I don't know. It's very strange.
Yeah, it is very strange. And the stickers are okay. It's a lot of vintage stickers. A lot of like originally vintage stickers.
Yeah.
Illustrations of animals. There's queens and famous paintings. And I mean, it's a cool book. It is. The other ones, there's a weirdness about them that I love. And
quirkiness. Like
they're all really weird. Yeah, they're all really weird. These are all like traditional. But there are other like sections. There's something to color. There's a few different things there to color. So while it says it's like 400 pages or whatever it was, a third of them are
filler.
Yeah, it's filler. Yeah. Those are kind of cool. Look at those. Is that a sticker or is it?
I wish they were bigger.
Yeah, they're stickers. These are cool too, with the tassels. They're interesting. Oh, that's really sad, Bobby. Unfortunately, they have different laws over there. their copyright laws are very different. And because they are a different, country that is different, so different than the West, they don't see it as a problem. And sometimes what you're seeing on, say, Amazon, is we're cutting out the middleman. That's the only way to put it, really. When Amazon is getting their stuff from China, from these manufacturers, and then selling it for so much more, and it's the same product. It's not copied. It's the same product. It is, it cuts out the middleman. So I have to be discerning about it. I do get beads from there. Beads are very affordable and things that really stand out to me. But if I ever thought it was somebody's artwork, I wouldn't do that. I don't blame the whole company though for it, because it's a lot of small businesses in the company. It's not one entity creating all these things. It's a lot of different ones. And that's where those families are not following any sort of respect with the copyright. They just don't see it like that, unfortunately. They think differently than we do, because that's their society, unfortunately. Yeah. I understand what you're saying though. It would break my heart if it was mine. It would. But I would let everybody know, don't buy that from them. I'm not having them create my stuff in China and having it shipped over here for me to sell to you. I know there was somebody that did mushrooms and had a mushroom blanket, and they made a video about it. Yeah, it is really sad, but it's not the whole company. It's different families. You got one of those stickers. You would not use them. They're lovely to be collected. Yeah. I love what was that? It's like, you remember when you had a sticker book as a kid and there were places to put your stickers? What was that? Where did it go? That's not what I mean. I think it was right. Yeah. Whoa. So I'm supposed to match the sticker? That's what we did when we were kids. This is a little weird, I have to say. A little weird. Love this. For no reason. Love this.
Were those hands like shadow puppets?
Yes. Isn't that great?
Oh,
teaching us how to do it, I guess. It's kind of fun. Anyway, I think they're great. They're, you can't see them before you buy them. I don't know that I would do it again, but if this is your style, do this. I mean, if these are the images that you go for, then it's perfect for you. It's not the images that I would necessarily go for. The reason I got it though was because of this. And these are this is the one I bought used. All the backs are, the same beautiful paper. And then you have these quirky sort of images. These I did not use. They were already taken. But I like this because it is quirky. And it does have like sort of the same style, Victorian, but quirky. So that was why I asked for this one. It's a different company. I think they're copying them, honestly. So I get to put that away now. Oh. And I will use some. I mean, I'm sure if I remember it, it's on the shelf on my desk. This has been on my list for a while, and I have these stickers. If you guys recall, I have every one of these in a sticker. But these are larger, and they're very cool. And I can't wait to use them on stuff. I probably could use one on the bottle that I'm doing today. He's really neat. Don't you think?
Oh, yeah, that's a cool one.
You have your, stealing is different, though. I get it. I do get it. You thought you were buying a jelly plate, and it was an advertisement.
They sold you an ad?
What? You know, you
That's
can,
really
they
strange.
also will refund you. You can have 2 returns per order, and often they don't expect you to send it back. I mean, that would be difficult. So, but they'll pay for it. You still have your childhood sticker album from the 80s, and I love, love, love this because I had one too, but I don't have it
That's
anymore.
precious.
Literally a vinyl poster of a jelly plate, but they were
That
hard
is
to,
a scam and a
oh,
half.
really? Wow.
That's
Wow. Oh, they were quick to refund it? Oh, good, good, good.
That's crazy.
Okay. A lot of times they don't understand. They do have these signs that they sell, these metal signs, and you don't realize it's a metal sign. You think it'll be a steampunk light. And you think you're ordering a steampunk light, but you need to read it because it's a metal sign of a steampunk light. Why do we need a sign of a light? I mean, I wouldn't do that. Yeah. Yeah, that's funny. Anyway, this is really cool. You guys have seen these images because I've shown them to you in a sticker. I mean, I love her. I love her. Don't know when I'll ever use him, but you know, it's possible. And I love these really abstract ones. These would have been good on a bottle too. It's just not what I had planned today. I guess I could change my mind. And then I wanted Unleash Your Inner Goddess. I've had it on my list for a while. These are like $20 average a piece. Generally 18 to 24, about that. But I liked the images on the front, and you can't see it before you order it, you know, like you can't see inside. And you know, these books usually have that barcode in the back, so you can go online and you can use these images and blow them up or shrink them down or whatever. So once you buy them, you own them, right? Like a digital. But this one's got a lot of really cool stuff in it. It's not all great, but it's like, I don't know what's wrong with her face there. Oh, look at those. I mean, they're great. They really are. Sorry about the glare. Oh, you got to run? Cut a board real quick? Oh, okay. Save the best stuff for when you get back. Let me close that. Oh, Udo, you're so sweet. You're so sweet. Your volume is bad. Oh, you had to pre-order, so you thought, okay. Wow. Huh. Well, sometimes it is better to wait for the review if it seems too good to be true. She's pretty great. Look at the gel print sort of esque thing happening here. This is the last gift I'm sharing, by the way. This is it. This is it. This is what I got. This is all from the husband. He and I exchanged a few gifts Christmas morning before we went to Mom's to eat. But our main Christmas is with the kids on the 10th. Look at her. Oh, Eddie. Do you see? I think we lost Eddie, or we lost his volume. Oh, yeah, Carly, you got to be careful. Oh, you had to mute yourself. You got to be careful about some of the clothing because it is like prints, or, you know, it's printed on there. I always read what the fabric is. And I mean, they're a great place to buy beads, though. You're cutting out the middleman when you buy beads there. She's so gorgeous. So gorgeous. That one. Wow. Beautiful. Egyptian. Egyptian. She's really cool. There's that black and white paper I use all the time. Isn't it? Oh, Uda, thanks so much for coming by. Oh, yeah. Come back and check out the video after because we're doing this. I'm going to put this down now. I know that was a lot of, that was, oh my gosh, it is 12:35. This is how time flies, isn't it? Okay, let's start this bottle. So the first thing I want to do, the last one that's sold down at the shop already, and that's why I need to do another one. It had a hidden message inside. So I will be putting a hidden message inside with a red ribbon tied on it so that they'll be able to open it and take the message out to see. The other one had that, and I wasn't there when it sold, so I didn't get to show them, but I'm sure they noticed it when they got home. I'd like to see where it's living now. That kind of bothers me. Do you guys like to see where your artwork goes? I'm curious. Oh, yeah, that one did look like Frida, huh? All right, so the first thing I want to do is figure out what I'm going to put on here, and I want to build up some layers. So this morning, I did this, so it would be dry, and it is. So I used some tissue paper, and I used a stencil and some molding paste. And I want to add some more textures to this before I start building up 3D. And we may end up with an octopus on this one. Or it could be one of the girls. I think probably the octopus if we're going to go steampunk. But I have a bunch of crap next to me. You guys know how I do. So we'll see. Let's put some of this on here, though. This is one of the stencils that came with that 9-inch gel plate, and I thought it was pretty nice for this. But this one has more of a shell look to it. So maybe let's get some of that on there. And I'm not worried about keeping the shapes as they are because it's only the edges that'll probably show. I don't want any straight lines. I mean, it's hard to, because paper has a grain, to not have a straight line, but let's get our glue. And notice it's in a large pot now, guys. Oh, you cried. I have a really hard time too. I really do. I like to know where it goes. It makes me happier if I know where it goes. And if I have something down in the shop and it sells without me there, I have no idea where it's living now. And that bothers me a little. I know it's weird, but you know, they paid $120 for that jar, for that bottle, the shipwreck bottle. And I don't know who loved it enough to spend that much and not know the artist or hear the story or know about the message inside or that there's a video where they can see it made, any of those things. So, and I'm wondering who was working when that happened. And there's only a few employees. And how they sold it. Were they part of the decision or did the person just come up to the till with it and pay for it and leave? I mean, how did it happen? You know, I know these are weird questions, but they're valid in my soul because everything that I make is a little piece of my soul. Where is Eddie? Do you take a picture of everything, Bobby? I do. I usually take many pictures. And then, you know, I try to get it in a TikTok montage video or I'm not on Facebook anymore for, you know, reasons you guys know, but, or I used to put, you know, a whole bunch of the pictures on Facebook. I'll put them in a post on YouTube. I just make sure I have them everywhere. So if I want to go back and revisit it, I can. Now, I didn't do that with everything in my life, and I wish I had. Previous artworks, like the last time I did a shell girl. I did not, I mean, wait, I do have a picture because I sold her on my Etsy, but I didn't meet the person she went to either. And she went to Hawaii, which you know, it's a little weird to send your soul with a stranger, even if you just meet him for a moment. Hi, my quiet corner. How are you? Carol. Hello. I mean, do you guys have the same issue? Or is it just me?
Okay. I'm here for a few.
Okay. You got your brother doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. You got your headphones? Got your headphones?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can hear me though, right?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Oh, good, perfect.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You're making weird sounds. So there's stuff going on. I know. I can tell. So if you see what I'm doing here, I'm kind of creating a shape here, kind of a scallop almost. Scallop around the bottle.
Mm-hmm.
So when I add things to it, it will, kind of be on the background. Okay. And I wonder if I can do a whole one on the back, on the other side. So the bottle has something on all sides, but it's going to have a front and a back. Oh, so.
And I'm assuming that's texture paste.
What's that?
I'm assuming that's texture paste.
It is. It is the golden molding paste. It is.
Okay.
Hold on. It is that. The gel medium molding paste. Yep. And it is really smooth, by the way. It is like, it goes on like butter. It's like not butter. It's not the same as light and fluffy. That has a different feeling. This goes on like I've never had it leak under a stencil. For some reason, the texture of it it won't do that. And it's probably because, it's golden. And I didn't pay for it. My mom found it at a yard sale, I think. If I remember right. Because she found me those other big jars of gel medium and the soft and the heavy gel medium, which we'll probably have out today. So that's the back side of it. Just creating texture. And this is just brown paper I put on over it. Not quite as thick as a paper bag, but, something like that. All right. Oh, don't put that lid on. I can put this in here, though. So I could wad up some paper and do some more texture with that. And we'll see where we go with it. But there's another thing I have here that I'd like to do. Where's it at? Right here. So I want to choose also some of either this, and it could be two different things. I could do a little bit of this because it's going to get painted over. It doesn't matter what color it is or any of that. Or I could use a little bit of mesh. This is all the cheesecloth I have, and it's tea-dyed, and I don't think I would waste it. But I was kind of thinking like some of this stuff. Now I have this in metal, but why? If I'm trying to get a texture underneath, kind of thinking like around it. This would be good. So we would probably start, I'm going to take the cork off, start at the back and match it up. And I'll have to use, some sort of adhesive on it. But let's see. Not right there. So I'm going to cut it a little long. I do love this stuff.
Yeah, Bobby, it's a texture paste. It's basically what it is. But like other companies call it different things.
Yeah. I'm gonna turn this fan off. I'm a little hot. Or I'm a little cold. I'm never cold, so I'm not used to saying cold. I usually say hot. Clearly.
Well, the winds are changing, huh?
Yeah. So let's see. I want to get this all the way around. See how much overlap I have. All right, so right there. Woo!
Don't smash the bottle.
I'll try not to. That would suck at this stage, wouldn't it? I've already done enough work on it. I'm going to just set that on there. Okay. Now I've got to figure out what kind of glue I want to use on this. If I use something too heavy, it's going to fill the holes and then it's not going to be as textured. So I have to figure out, you know, what is going to be the best option to keep it. And I don't want to sit and, you know, glue all of that. So I'm going to go ahead and try a thinner glue for right now. Like, oh my gosh, I can hear my words echo in that bottle. Like I'm blowing in it. Can you hear it? Did you guys hear that?
Hello.
Terrible.
Hello.
Yeah.
Let me out of the bottle. Let me out of the bottle, please.
So I'm going to try this. This isn't, it's not too thick and it's got this really slick back. So I'm going to go ahead and try this because when I put layers and layers on, it should be fine. Or I could use a heavier gel medium. Let's see. Well, I do have that. Let's do that. I can use a brush so it's not thick to put it on. It's just Crafter's Workshop, which is my favorite one. It's getting thick. I buy big bottles and refill that. It's pretty thick.
As am I.
As am I. I'm eating
In
like
the
calories don't count at Christmas. Oh my gosh. I've lost my mind with Mom's fudge last night. Oh my gosh. And I did
Fudgy goodness.
some fudge already. I made a peanut butter banana cookie fudge. Yeah, just like it sounds. I used
that sounds so good.
chocolate graham crackers you break up and put in and mix in at the end, you know, and it's like a chocolate cookie in there. So you get crunchy bits. But I also made a peppermint one, which is my favorite. It's absolutely my favorite. It's almost like Girl Scout cookies. The mint. Yes. Yeah.
Mm.
So good. Yeah, that'll work. That's fine. A little bit of that. So when I get it, you know, painted, obviously it'll be colored differently. And then I'm thinking if I could, it's too wide to put right here. It would be nice to put it in another place, but maybe I have something else that is similar. Let me look in that bag again. Otherwise, I've got all the trim behind me on the floor. I was thinking even this, but then when I did the texture paste, I mean, that would have been pretty too. Maybe I'll just leave that like that. It has to go through the ugly phase, you guys. I know it's difficult. It's hard to look at it when it's three colors like this, and it just doesn't look right. But until you get that base coat on it, it's just going to go through a weird phase. Okay, next. So I also have these. Now, I just went through my envelope of this is an offcut from a, you know, words are hard today. I was having a hard time earlier, wasn't I, Eddie?
Yeah.
I had such a hard time with words today for some reason. But I'm thinking I want to create, so if that's the back.
Don't worry, I'm not being chased. That is the TV behind me. I apologize.
And I just want to have a little extra texture peeking out. So, or this one kind of looks like coral. And maybe I could even do it like this. Yeah, I'm going to try that one. And these are just offcuts from being embossed. This one has dots on it. Maybe I'll use both of those. And it doesn't have to match anything. It's just, you know, an extra little texture that's going to show. So I'm going to go back to, I should get this wet first so it's more pliable. So I'm going to spray it just a little. The glue will still work. All it does is water down the glue.
That's such a good idea. I never thought of that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, okay. I said I was going to share my favorite tips. There's one.
There we go.
We should have like a little clicker, right? Should we have a clicker for this, for the tips? And this is photo paper, by the way. It's a little bit shiny on one side. It's got alcohol ink on it, but it's still paper enough. All right, so I'm just going to get that going. Just get a bunch of this on here. Okay, and you. I messaged Kylie today. Maybe I should go this way. Messaged Kylie. I've really been missing her. She doesn't check her Facebook very often right now. I sent her a whole book, talk to text, how I do. You know me. Just chatting away. But we do that with each other. She does it too. And we catch up that way, sending each other books.
Hi, Rhonda. How are you?
Hello, honey.
Rhonda living her Hollywood life in California.
Yeah. I'm trying to get Eddie to move to Washington, you guys. We need to have a fundraiser for Eddie so he can move here. What do you think? We should, huh? Eddie needs to get out of there, huh?
Or volunteers to drive me over there.
Yeah, that's exactly what he needs right there.
We could do a chain gang. So somebody drives me part of the way, then I get picked up and then go
there. There we go. Let's go state by state.
Right there.
See where we live. See who's where. We'll hook you up with Paul. See if he needs a roommate right now, or at least a temporary one. Because then you'd be in Olympia where all the action is,
All the cool people go.
Action. Yeah. I live over here. There's no I'm not cool, so it's cool.
So what are major areas around you that I would know of?
Olympia.
I'm not familiar with that area.
Seattle.
Yeah. I know
yeah,
that one.
That's
okay.
2 hours away. Portland, Seattle's 2 hours north. Portland is 2 hours south. We have major affordable bus systems and taxis and Ubers and Lyfts. And, we have all that here. It's pretty great, really. Okay, now I'm going to go to my little tray over here. Let's put these away and find, none of these are mine.
So Chris says, I'm too far south to help. Well, I don't think I'm going to be crossing that border there anytime soon. Not with my name.
Yeah, we should do a shout out.
A facility for sure.
On your, in a Facebook group or, like in Makers, and see where everybody lives state by state. If there can be like a relay, like an Eddie handoff. Right?
That sounds really bad.
Oh, come on. We've all been in a handoff. Okay, so I know I'm going to use some of these, and I have to kind of get closer to picking a focal point here pretty quick. This is cool because this was hot glue inside the mold, just hot glue. I can put together a mold pretty quickly with hot glue. Remembering that this is my back, I'm going to make a mark right here so I see it. So if this is my back center, this is my front center right there. That didn't sound nice. So I need something else right here. And what I'm going to do is everything will kind of have a shape, kind of staggered around. I do have these, and these are really wide. That's a possible focal point. No for that. We'll put something really cool on the lid, but I don't know what yet. She is a possible focal point. She might be for a different jar. I'm not sure. Let's see. Anything that is made of resin, I'm going to have to heat up to curve it. So that's probably out.
Hi, Julie. How are you?
Julie, where have you been, my dear? We missed you. So I have to keep. That's out. Out. Too big. She's also beautiful. But I'm thinking the girls are out. Just narrow it down. So this one is made out of clay. This is a hinge.
Whose girls are out?
Well, these girls are out.
Oh, okay. That's right, your girl. It's like, wait, what kind of stream did this just turn into?
The wood bits are out.
Hey, they are now. Hello.
This one's made of clay. And so if that's my center and I had a piece that was middle-ish, I could use one of those. Although a hinge makes 0 sense right there, it does look cool. So I think I might use that. Definitely. Here's some more gears that I can use, but some of these I will keep gold, so or bronze or whatever. So these kind of metal gears I'll probably wait on. These ones will need painted though, so let's see. Got my tray over here. There's a pirate coin. No. Dragon skull. You know, I made a steampunk rosary with one of these, and it's down at the shop. I don't know who's gonna wear a dragon rosary, but it was pretty fun with the baby dragon skull. That's possible right there. No, nope. These are fun as long as it lays flat enough. I know these are corners, but it creates a shape that I like if it goes this way, of course. Nope, that's out. Let's see, I could use a star. Some of these could be painted. Those are hurting my eyes. Some more little gears. Gear. There's a fleur-de-lis, definitely. And I could use some of these to put, you know, I put those on with a chain on my, I could put some of these on here to hang a chain on it. Actually, that would be kind of fun. I don't know. I've got a whole bag of them over here. I'll decide in a minute.
Okay, here's a big one. So,
okay.
Carla's back. She says she had to go turn her porch rockers back over from the wind we had a few days ago. The wind in this country has been really bad. Her lighted reindeer was decapitated, but she put his head back on yesterday.
He was decapitated?
By
what?
The wind.
Wow.
The wind.
That poor reindeer. Seriously. Yeah. Okay, so here's another one of these. I'm just finding what'll need painted and what it goes underneath. I pretty well want to use the star. Things like this that come from a wedding. These are the gold rings that you would never use again. These are good for things like this. You know, it's just like a cheap kid's ring. But for stuff like this, when you're building up, kind of like when I did the telescope over the Nutcracker's eye, you know, that they're good for stuff like that. This is tin. I'm going to use that. And maybe, no. Got a spring that'll stick out too far. I'm working on it. All right, so let's go for my glue dries here. So I actually think I need a different glue at this stage. We're going to need something heavier because these are heavier items. There's tip number 2. Ding, ding, ding. Wait.
So many good tips today. Now,
So
if you want to get more tips, please hit that like button. Also, subscribe if you're not subscribed already. It's a
Yeah,
fun
what
place.
he said.
Yeah, thumbsy upsies.
We love no rules. No rules. I see that. Okay, so I'm going to go from the brush to the palette knife. Tip number 3. Ding, ding, ding. Okay, now, first thing, I might put some of this stuff down. This stuff has such a hard time laying down sometimes, though. I'm thinking hard right now. Just thinking so hard. Let's just start laying stuff down. Just going to do it. Just doing it. So I've got my golden soft gel medium here. Gonna lay this down. Remember, I've got my mark right there. And don't worry, I'll get the glue that's hanging out in the little crevices next. So that I grab a dry, stiff brush for tip number 4. And I go in and clean up around the edges when I need to. Okay. Oh, it's not going to stay dry long. I better do that. I'm probably going to have to go in with another bit of glue and in a minute and get that down, like a different kind. Just something a little tougher. So I'm just going to get a layer down here. And let's say I add some of you guys. Now, these are wood. They're not going to take the same shape as the bottle. You need a good bit of glue down here for them. They're going to stick up a little bit, but then there are ways to get around that so it's not a big deal. I'm going to put that there. I need layers below, so I'm going to grab a couple buttons. That's an antique button. We don't want to waste an antique button. Let's grab, I'll just say him there. I'm going to grab a button, put it right here. What is that, tip number 6? To build up the center. And I will get in those little areas as well. This is the ugly phase, remember. It's all ugly all day. That's right. The center is there. Maybe more like this. Just need to stick it down, get it in place, and then I'll go in with glue and other little things. So it makes more sense. Okay. Got a bit of glue and a star. This was a button I cut the shank off of at some point. Just press it down. It's awful quiet out there. Eddie must have muted himself again. I take it. I might need heavy gel medium for some of this. This one doesn't want to lay right. It's so big, I'm wondering if I hit it with a heat tool, will it melt a little bit? Because it's plastic. It could melt a little bit. Lay it down this way so I can see. This way. Okay. Let's take that off of there. It's not making me happy. Bending. I'm going to use that brush again, that stiff brush for this. And I need to mostly get a lot of the water off to do this. Okay. Okay, I'm going to bend it. So anybody been watching anything good on TV? We need Eddie back. I can't look at this and look at comments. I feel bad. I think this one's just too big. There's a little bit it can stick up off of, but that was a lot because of the curve of the bottle. So let's put the button back. And this. Usually I have a tool in both hands.
Yeah, we know that about you. Just so you know, I'm here. Carla says, draw a seam so it looks like the bottle has a door.
It does? Well, that's cool.
She says, draw a seam so it looks like the bottle has a door.
Well, draw a scene so it looks like the bottle has a door. Oh, you mean like so it, oh, okay, I see. Yeah, we'll get there. I have a vision. There's a vision in my brain, and you will see. I really like this metal piece right here.
Rhonda just finished Stranger Things.
Ooh, that's cool.
Julie has been watching Law and Order CI. Dun, dun, dun. And Bobby says, no spoilers, Rhonda. No spoilers.
I'm so glad they came back with oh, I'm doing this upside down. I'm so glad they came back with Midsummer Murders, like another season is on. I've been watching that.
Shetland, the
oh,
Box
I finished
series.
that yesterday.
The new one?
Yeah, the new one I
Did you see
started
the new
and
one?
finished yesterday because I wasn't feeling good. Yeah,
Well, 'cause
I
there's
did the
only-
whole
well,
thing.
Well, the new one, there's only one episode of Shetland.
Oh, wait.
The new one.
Okay, yeah, no, I watched that. There was a whole season of, no, it was the new Harlan Coben that I watched the whole thing of on Netflix. Do you know who Harlan Coben is?
Yes.
Oh,
I've seen some of his stuff, yes.
Oh my God, I've watched every one of them. And he's an author.
Yep.
But the guy from, James, I can't think of his name. He's been in so much stuff, you'll recognize him. What's his name? Guys, James. Oh, can't think of it.
James Brolin?
No, he's in a lot of British stuff.
Oh,
I can't think of his name. Okay, I think I'm going to put this in my middle spot.
So, well, Shetland is the one where it's the two female detectives in Scotland.
It wasn't always females.
No, but currently it is, and it's the
and it's Agatha Raisin
started
doing the
so good.
Yeah, always good. It's always good. It's Agatha Raisin now has taken over the dude's role in Shetland, and I love it.
She's the blonde, right?
Yeah, she's usually a comedian.
But she's the blonde one, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
James.
She's hysterical. She there was a great line in the show episode last night where the head detective guy was going over some stuff on their whiteboard, and he was talking about having issues with his girlfriend, the long distance relationship.
Phone sex.
She goes, yeah, phone sex. Communication is key. And then the blonde one goes, yeah, phone sex too. And his jaw dropped. It was so awesome.
Yeah.
So good.
It was so good. Oh, you know what I don't have out? My shells. So let's see.
Your girls are out, but not your shells.
Yeah, but not the shells. I don't have to put shells on it. I mean, I have a metal shell. It's an earring from the 80s right here. I have a plan for all these little holes, though. You'll see. It's what I usually do. Embossing powder, sand, there's different things you can use. Okay, so I'm ready to take this brush now and clean off a lot of my texture here and get some stuff in the center parts before I start adding my focal point, because that's going to be after a layer of paint. And the reason why is because I need to see, there will be other things like metal pieces that are not going to be painted that are going to go underneath. So we're in the ugly phase right now. Let's see. I think the octopus could be one of my focal pieces, which means this needs to go up higher. Maybe I need two. I mean, maybe I should put him down and see where else is going to be tucked underneath. Like, here's a coin, a pirate coin. These don't even show, so, but that's okay. I have a lot of these, and that could be a good spacer, kind of like I use the button. So I've got a pirate coin there. I think it is the octopus that I'll be using.
I like that.
Yeah. When we get paint on him, it'll be even better. But let's get to this stage right here. This has got to go where I can. I'm going to let you entertain for a moment, Eddie, while I hit it just briefly with the heat tool so that I can glue down whatever else I need to glue down, and with a different kind of glue, and then start paint. Okay, so I'm muting you. Mute. Oh, and by the way, I think I'm going to put one of these, this one, on top, on the lid. See that?
Oh, cool.
If I can make it work with the style. But it looks like a submarine. So we'll see. This is 3D printed. It was one of the first things my husband made me. Here's a little 3D tank dude, too.
Oh, that's so cool. I like that.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. But I'm going to mute me for a moment.
What? Me all alone without Sharon? I apologize for all this extra noise, guys. I have a tumor that I live with. So hopefully everybody had a nice, pleasant holiday. Relax, got some rest. I did. No jokes. So what's the weather like there now, Rhonda? You guys still getting rain over there? I've kind of taken myself away from any news lately in the last couple of weeks just to not drive myself nuts. You've been watching Landman. Sam Elliott is on the season and so good. I don't know why Taylor Sheridan's characters have to say F in every line. I'm no prude. Yeah, sometimes they overdo it with the F word in some things. Like, it doesn't always get the point of, like, it's not necessary. My ailment, I know. Gonna have it removed soon. Landman. What is Landman on? What streaming service is that on? What you doing? You putting embossing powder on there?
Something I do a lot. And because there's still some wet glue here, embossing powder is plastic, essentially.
Right.
It helps adhere things because it's plastic. It sticks to the glue that's already there. And this is the extreme chunky embossing powder that I use all the time in things like this. So what I'm going to do is
tip number 7 already, or 8?
This is already tipped like number, I don't know, 25 or something.
Oh my God, amazing.
But I do use this stuff all the time in this kind of a project because it's really useful in several ways. I do need to put a piece of paper down though that will.
Lexi, that's essentially my setup, but it's a very small space. Let's just say. This is going to be exciting. Put your hinge on. I don't know what Carla's talking about, a hinge.
Get your freak on. Get your freak on. What? You put your hinge on.
This is a new dance.
Another pirate coin. I've got 2 of them. We'll see. Get your freak on.
Oh, Lexi, you have no idea.
Baggie of things here that I can also use. Only if I heat some of them up, though. Oh, this one is hot glue. I could always just whip out a mold and fill it with hot glue, too, if I wanted to. Okay, I'm muting, and we're muting, and we're
okay.
muting. Hold on.
Welcome back, Utah. Hopefully you got to see the sun before it went down. Going down here. Although the days are already getting longer, which is good. I can't stand this early darkness.
And thank you for your patience.
Sure.
Now, another layer.
Welcome back, Chris. And Utah's back as well.
Hey, Chris and Uda. Okay, so I'm going to go a little crazy here, and I'm going to use a little bit of this. This is one that I have, because I have several of these, I have actually cut the tip of this one so it comes out a little heavier line. And I'm doing this so I can add more embossing powder. And I don't know that I've used embossing powder with this specific. I've used almost every kind of glue that you can think of with this thick embossing powder, and some glues bubble, which is really cool. I'm imagining this one will, and it creates like a, I don't know, it's like a texture. Another thing you can do if you have any ugly beads, you can go, if you're going to go under a focal point, it's a good way to use your ugly beads up. You can add those underneath things, like, you know, you could use shells, you could use beads, you can, you know. This creates a texture though with the embossing powder. So that's kind of what I like about it. And I'm also going to do this a little bit because we got some down there and it looks really cool. And I can do this again after I paint it, so it can add that color back in. This is the only color I have in this chunky stuff though. Okay. Oh, beads. What tip was that? What number? What number am I on?
30, 35?
Yeah. Use anything you've got. That's the fun part. Like you can use anything. Especially if you're just building up, which is what I'm doing right now, is building up. But this also creates a texture that will be seen around the edges. So I'm not using this to completely build up those spaces that are going to go behind the octopus. I wish the octopus was a little bit chunkier. Okay, tell a joke.
Okay, she's muting. Let's see if it bubbles. I'm curious too. Carla, what's this show you're talking about? Where can I see it? Paramount. Oh no, don't have that one. Nope. I'm about to get rid of Prime too, because that's expensive. Watch a lot of free movies on YouTube. A lot of bootleg stuff on there, but it's pretty good.
Minimal bubbling with that, only where it was really, really thick right there.
Yuta was wondering if it makes a difference if the glue is dry.
I have never tried it with dry glue, although I would say with this kind of glue, if there's minimal bubbling, it probably wouldn't do anything if the glue is dry, because this is glossy accents and it's going to turn into like a resin and keep the embossing powder from melting. So it's just going to be like dots at that stage, I've used everything from BBs to old ugly beads on things like this too. I mean, you could probably use rice, honestly. If you're going to encase it in whatever, you could probably sprinkle rice on it to create texture and go underneath things, Does that make sense? Okay, I'm going to put a layer of paint on it. I know that's part of the fun part. Let's get to it. Huh?
Let's paint it.
Let's go. Let's get a layer on this. I'm going to get this stuff out of my way first. All right. Not all of it. Just let's put it here. One thing I don't like about embossing powder is the sand all over my desk.
Oh, I know that gritty feeling.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter how much you sprinkle off of it. When you hit it with the, I'm gonna move this. When you hit it,
some blows off. Yeah,
it still blows off. Yeah. That really did do minimal bubbling though. I love it when the embossing powder, like especially that thick stuff, beads up and rolls across the project. It's really fun to watch.
Carla, are you behind on the stream? Because we were dancing about the hinge an hour ago.
I'm gonna need to use it too.
Make sure your chat's on live.
Yeah. Okay.
And not
base
top
layer.
messages, but live.
Base layers. I'm gonna go with I kind of want to do like a black. Maybe well, no, I don't really want to use a soft body. I'm going to use my black gesso right there.
I think we lost Sharon, guys. If you can still hear me, let me know in the chat. But we definitely lost Sharon's connection, so I got to wait and see if she comes back. So I'm going to hang out for a few minutes and see what happens. Let's hope everything is okie dokie. I messaged her. Let's see what she has to say. We hear you, Eddie. Singing? No. Singing today. What kind of tips do you want, Lexi? Here's a tip. Expiration dates mean nothing. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just teasing. Oh, Sharon, are you? Oh, she's there.
I don't
Welcome
know what
back.
Happened. I had to reboot restart my it just knocked me out for some reason. Well, it knocked me out.
There's a big moon out there today.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of stuff out there today.
Yeah.
I think the world is on fire right now. Anything's possible. Right? Okay, I'm going to get a big brush so we can really put a dent in this. And I'm going to use a chip brush. I don't usually go this big, but I want to get it over with. Look how thick my paint is getting. All right, so let's go. So when you get your base layers on, it starts to, look like something finally. It's when it's multicolored like that it's really in its ugliest phase, I think. And I will be using the embossing powder somewhere else on it again, probably in a different color when I get to the point that I want to keep the color that I've chosen. I'll probably use more. Won't be chunky, but I need to get more colors of the chunky, I think. It could be sand that I use, though.
And this is just black paint?
This is black gesso.
Gesso.
So it's going to dry matte.
Mm.
The reason I'm losing hair on this thing. The reason I want to use, there's something I need to do real quick. Hold on. I'm wondering, do I want to tape this off right here? I kind of do. So I don't get it everywhere. It doesn't need to be all over the inside of the thing there. Oh, where is my, there it is. There we go. I'm going to use a little bit of this and just go around the top here.
Ribbit.
Because black is so, black. It's a lot.
It gets everywhere.
It does get everywhere. Yeah. And once never mind.
Yeah. Let's move on. Rhonda. Okay. She's talking about Carla. We're talking about a great TV show starring Sam Elliott.
Oh, the ranch?
It's called Landman.
Huh. I don't have Paramount Plus because that is also lumped in with you guys know what CBS did recently?
Yeah.
It's owned by CBS. CBS has been purchased by I can't remember his name right now. My brain's not working.
Ellison?
Ellison, yes. It was a purchase that was approved and encouraged by the Trump administration. And it was so that they could control another media company and what we see. And that means that if they're filtering our news, and he owns Paramount as well. That's a billionaire. We're making richer at that stage. People that don't need more money, that screw over their employees and refuse to give their employees a living wage as well. Or don't give them breaks until they have bladder infections and stuff. There's terrible stories. Anyway, it's going to be another Fox News, which is a state-run media company. And that's what they have in Russia. That's the problem in Russia. People don't know what's actually happening because they only hear what they and see what they are told that Putin wants them to hear. So they also have a bunch of spyware now to track social media accounts like mine right here. So I'm sure I'm going to list somewhere, by the way. I'm sure I am. Positive at this stage.
You're on my list.
Am I on your list? Oh,
Yeah.
that's so sweet of you. You're on my list.
I have to remember to call Homeland Security. I'm kidding.
Oh, I should have done the bottom too. I can not put paint all the way to the edge there until, because this is something when I go back in with the next layer, I can tape it off the bottom at that stage.
Right.
The reason I'm doing black this time, I've been wanting to do black so that I can use metallic colors and make them show up better on the black. And I've not really, I know that people do that and they use their pearly micas and stuff and they really pop on black, but I don't usually use black under those. So I wanted to do that this time. You're going to want a stiffer brush when you do this. What number am I at now? You're going to use a stiffer brush so it gets down
37.
Little, definitely 30 something in all the little crevices. You want it in there, but you don't want to fill up the crevices. That's the difference. And when you use a stiff brush, you can blot out the extra, yet get in underneath in the crevices like there. Some of these, like the filigree pieces, are hard to get inside of, and then you brush off the extra. All right, it's a good start. And then it's going to dry matte like that. Well, that's still even wet, but it'll be more matte. More matte. I know him. That's Matt. He's my friend. All right. I'm going to put that in a different thing because as soon as you put black paint or gesso in your glue water or your paint water, everything is black. So once you go, never mind. Like I said, Eddie.
Oh,
what?
Sharon, you're incorrigible.
Maybe. What can I say?
Love that. A bad influence.
I love that about you. Okay, so the other thing about gesso, it dries really fast. So you can, I'll be able to lay this down in a moment. It'll be dry enough that it's not going to make a difference, although I was there last. Oh, and another thing, if you're having a hard time getting into little cracks and crevices, you can just dip your brush in a little bit of water and it'll automatically get back down in there. It really does make a difference. Just that tiniest bit of water on your brush helps it to get underneath things that are difficult. Like I could have done that right there where I was having difficulty with the filigree, but I didn't. I could just use that puddle even. Speaking of that puddle, let's get it.
Before you put it everywhere.
Yeah, before it goes everywhere. This is that paper that's got the wax. It's like baking paper that I bought in bulk. I always use
yeah, you're not on live, Carla. Make sure you hit the live button.
Oh, yeah.
You're a little behind.
Yeah. Julie, are you all unpacked and moved into your place? Our wash machine has been broke for 2 weeks now. We called a repairman because Bill decided he couldn't fix it, right? Had him order the part. They never even texted me back about that they had ordered the part. He said, oh, you can just text us and let us know. So I did that. It was a couple days before Christmas. So we got the part ordered. Apparently, I text back a couple days later and I'm like, did you ever get that? Oh, yeah, we ordered that. Oh, okay. Well, thanks for telling me. And I still haven't heard from them. But he told us we could have got the part on Amazon for $50. So why is it taking so long for this part? One. And why haven't they called to schedule? I mean, it's going to be over $300 for this.
Shit.
You know? Yeah. They
That's
should
ridiculous.
be like, well, and that's fine. We get that. He said that it is the Cadillac of wash machines. We got it used. But when it came out, it was the best you could buy. And if it was him, he would, instead of buying a new wash machine, he would fix that one because then we're going to have the best you can buy still. Wash machine technology has not changed that much since this came out, right? I think it's a 2012 or something. It's the platinum Whirlpool, the top loading without the centerpiece, and it has like smart water and does all the sensors and stuff. And it's just a $50 part that went out, but it's hard to get to, so it's gonna be like $50 or so. It's gonna be like 2 hours of labor and $300. Anyway, Bill didn't want to have to mess with it. He probably could have done it, but he didn't.
We're in the wrong business.
He doesn't have time. What?
We're in the wrong business. We're sitting
What business
here
are we in? Wait, are we in
giving
business?
out tips for free, and these guys are charging an hour just to show up to your house.
Yeah,
Gosh,
that's true. That is true. So
I'm gonna start charging for any tips I give.
These jewelry bits. I used one on the telescope for the nutcracker. I'm thinking I'm gonna end up adding some of these to these little edges, and I'll probably do a trio of them. So I want to take some of those out. And let's see. I want it to dry a little bit more so I can lay it down. That'd be nice. That would be nice. Let me grab my shell bucket. I'll be right back. It's just over here. It's just right here. What time is it, Eddie?
It is 20 minutes until the end.
Okay. Okay, I've got my shell bucket. I'm just going to add a few little pieces in the holes there. And
I don't think so, Julie. We haven't had any call for that today, but I would say gentle and non-abrasive would be good.
Do you have a hand wash setting on your machine? Because that would be smart.
Julie is soaking her vintage quilted bedspread in the washer.
So I'm only doing this, and I'll have the shape of a shell. It's not going to be shell colored by the time I'm done because I'm not done painting the base on it. But I want these little shapes of the shells. I'm just getting a few of them out here for around the edges. I might put that in the center. It's a rock. You can use rocks too, guys. You just got to use good glue. I don't know if you know this, but Rocks are fine. Use good glue.
Good glue.
Huh?
Good glue.
Yeah, good grief, man. Good glue, man. I'm just grabbing a couple of these. Oh, there we go. And I want
Oh yeah, Julie. Unless you stop them, unless you turn them off.
heavier ridges.
Yeah.
What I'm looking for. It doesn't have to be special colors, just heavier ridging. There we go. There we go. All right. That's enough of that. Because it's a shipwreck bottle, it should have a few shells on it. And it's steampunk shipwreck. Either way. All right. So I'm thinking if I turn some of these over, because I love the inside of these shells right here. The things we learn by accident. Isn't that the truth? Truth. So that won't show. It might be too fat. Let's see. Maybe here. Let's see our octopus. Now he's going to get a base coat. So it doesn't matter if he gets a little black paint on him. If that's our center, and he's made out of clay, the bendy Formflex clay.
Cool.
Yeah. Or he could be off to the side a little bit more. No, I think he needs to be lined up with the fleur-de-lis. So if I do that, I'm going to go ahead and set it down now. I need to, if you guys weren't here, I would set this at a fun angle so I could, never mind. I'm going to do it so I can
do it.
Doing it. I'm doing it, man. Okay, so that needs to go there. Let's see. These little metal ones are going to wait. Oh, these, maybe some of these. This is a leaf, but it's very, might be too big. I do have some other curly bits in here, though. There's another one of those. Opposite that. No. All right, let's build up some gears, I guess.
Bye, Rhonda. Thanks for hanging out.
Rhonda, thank you so much. Have a great weekend.
Yeah, it does look like a Kraken bottle.
It should by the time I'm done, really.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Nice.
You know, maybe I can bring him down a little bit more. Yeah, I think that'll work. Okay, so if I do that, I can do it this way. And I need to put something big under here. And I'm wondering if one of these pirate coins, if I heat it up enough, if I can get it to bend. I'm going to do a crazy thing. I'm going to put a tiny bit of glue right here on him. Let's do it with this. Just to hold him still. And then if this glue holds, great. If it doesn't, I'm going to re-glue it anyway, but I'll go in and glue all of his legs down and stuff after. I just want to hold him still. Okay, so we need him right there. I'll have to hold that down for a moment. Still can't see. I wonder if I can. There we go. Can you guys see what I'm doing there? Okay. It's harder with the black. I know, you guys. I'm sorry.
No, you can see very well, actually. You're right in the center.
Okay, good. So we've got that. More of these. I think these can be bent. These, some of the metal is soft enough to bend. I feel like I want a few more lacy things. This is thick because it's resin. Stay.
Good boy.
Well, I mean, I could put things all around him, but you guys are here and, you know. Okay, I do have more of these kind of bits. I feel like I need to add, or another one of these. If I feel like I need to add, no, that competes with that. I already have one over here. I feel like that's enough of those. All right. It's just a lot of fiddling, really, at this stage, isn't it? I would have to flatten one of these out, probably. These are, if you see the side of these they've got a bit of a shape to them. I think this one's perfect. Bye, Uda. Thank you for coming. I've also got a shotgun shell end from the woods here.
Oh, nice.
Thick. It's almost too thick, though. Yeah. Yeah. It's too thick. I've got more of these things. I don't know what these are, some sort of a snap. They're old. They're off of something. I'm not sure what. They're the perfect height for some of this, at least. If I put this there. Oh, I do like that. Okay. And then more gears, please. I need to build this up on this side. And that might be finding the...
So what you're doing is there's space underneath where the octopus is. So you're just going in with bits and bobs.
And figuring out where I need to build it up. These would need bent. I'll bend those off camera if I use one. Here's a weird one. These are tin. So they're easy to manipulate.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. I'm a little weird about the right angles on it, but I do have some lines here, and I would be putting more stuff on it. So, and then I've got, these are probably going to go last, the shells, because I may or may not get those color, actually, looking at them. Okay, and then I have this curly bit that actually has real patina on it, and it may
that's cool.
May or may not be after. No.
Carla, I'm guessing she probably does.
What's that?
Carla wants to know if you have a bracelet bender plier.
I do not, but I have other shaped things that I could use around the room, I'm sure. This was another thought. That wasn't a thought, but okay.
That's hilarious.
That's terrifying.
I'm liking that. I love it.
So scary. Oh, I have these wood stars. I've got another star there, so maybe it goes here opposite. It's still not thick enough. But so what you're saying is the bracelet bender would work for the gear, for these metal gears, huh? Is that what you're saying, Carla? Okay.
Lovely.
Let's get more out, shall we? Just building up, building up, building up. These are, I had to order some gold ones. I didn't have any gold ones. That was weird. That one there. That one's thicker because it's resin. Don't center you. There. Still needs a little bit more. Something. It could be a hidden something, though. I mean, it could be sand, beads, something that kind of gets back in the paint. These, I have to decide, do they need paint or not? Let me get in my little wood drawer here. Another thing you can use, if you're just looking for things that are going to be hidden, is the wood stuff. And you can use any old shape. These hearts are a little thicker. Let's see. Can you guys see in here?
I see little people.
Yeah, they are. Aren't those cute? I don't remember what these are from. They have nothing to do with this stuff. They were from a kit.
That's so good.
The people. I like projects like this because I like to see when you lean in, then you start deciphering this or that in the project. You don't notice it right away. And I think that's really fun. I found a crown. I found a solid star. Maybe I do need one of these hearts because they're a little thicker.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that looks good.
It would be one of those hidden things, that I won't be highlighting it. You just have to lean in. Oh, there's an arrow. I was feeling like I needed something long right here.
There you go. Carlos says, make one of the people peg-legged.
There we go. That's fun.
I love that.
Okay, so what if, I don't know how I took him off. The glue is really not holding because the paint is wet. But something straight right there might be nice. And then that gives another thick. That just made me mess up everything I had going on, huh? I'm not doing it.
Put it back the way you had it.
I will. I'm gonna. That's just silly. Okay, so I had this. Yeah. All right. I can't really, I could use glossy accents to glue these down, but not until the glue is dry or the paint is dry. I can't even talk right now. I'm really heavily concentrating, you guys.
You are. You're very into it. This is great, though.
I'm very much concentrating.
You have so many fun little things to play with.
Well, looking for different heights and, trying to get it right. That's got to go down, up there, down there.
Every which way but loose.
That's right. Just like the movie.
Dozen.
Mm-hmm.
Bobby, I'm going to need more. She said dozen.
Dozen things to play with?
She says dozen. That's all she says.
That's it. There's no more context for that.
I might need a little bit of clarification.
I think we're getting there. I think this is a crown.
So zen. Oh,
this is zen. Oh, I'm so glad.
This is so zen.
I am feeling zen, but I never know if you guys feel the zen that I feel when you feel that I feel it. Sorry. I think I've got him built up underneath. We do need a little bit of something else, right?
Bobby, that's going to be the new slang for when you think something is really cool and zen.
So zen.
You're so dozen. You're so dozen. Yep.
Dozen. Okay. Now, the hard part here is getting it glued down in this way. So one of the ways I go about doing that might be to grab a hold of him right here and if I do have him in the center, or put a little glue just right underneath there before I glue it down to the bottom. So, because it's harder if you're gluing bottom up, it's easier to go top down. That's the best way to put that, I think.
Julie wants to know if the mold you used for the octopus is flexible.
It is. It's a silicone mold. Nice. Yep. Silicone mold.
Lexi says, sorry, Sharon. I refuse to be zen. I got too much to do. Lexi is a busy lady.
She is a busy lady. I agree. So, okay. So what I want to do right now is I'm going to use a little bit of this because this doesn't have paint on it and his leg doesn't have paint on it, right? So I'm going to just add to this. So in the end, what I'll do is glue down one little teeny tiny bit at a time, but it'll ensure that everything is fitting correctly. And also it'll let me know if I need something else under there or so we've got that on there. And then I'm going to do the star. Let's take this off. And because the wood is so light and the octopus is, this glue is fine for what I'm doing right now. Do this. And I don't know where I need it exactly. I'm just guessing. If there's extra, there's extra. Right, like that. Come on, get on there. No. Might not be enough surface area here. The other way to do it is, like I said, you can go this way with it. Let's just give him a minute. Let's see. And I had...
There's 5 minutes to go, just so you know.
Okay. All right. So here's your last tip of the day is going to be when you get to a point where you're putting all these pieces in like this and you have the extra glue, go ahead and add some embossing powder to that when you're, get to a point where you can. We'll see if this sticks. It's on paint, so.
Let's say I put down some glue. I put down embossing powder on that. Left it all to dry. Can I come back and then wire it later?
It depends on the glue. Somebody asked that earlier. I think it was Rhonda about what happens if you just let the embossing powder dry. In this, it's not going to melt because this is hard when it's done. So this is like resin. And if you
like an Elmer's would
so I have heard of people doing that and leaving it to dry first. I've never done it, but I have heard of people doing that. So
I may have to give that a try.
Yeah, totally can be done, but just not something I've done. I need to find the rest of my wood gears, I think. So we know this goes here. Okay. Now I'm going to put some more here. Because we know this goes here. And
Bobby,
it's a lot of holding. What?
No, I was going to say, Bobby, could you please clarify what you're asking? Because I'm not sure what you're asking. Just so I want to, make sure that Sharon has a chance to answer your question while she's holding on to her octopus. Holding on to her
octopus. I'm so glad you're in love with this.
She's holding on to her octopus. 8 tentacles aren't enough. That's why you don't leave the stream early. Because you miss that.
Because you miss Eddie singing. Yeah, every time. Every time. I need another wood gear. And I have them in a bag somewhere. The heck are they? Where have they gone? Okay. And I didn't see them in the wood drawer. They're in a bag somewhere. Somewhere.
It's true, Julie. I've
He's
been patient.
Professional. There's a random couple sitting in here. He is a professional. Okay, what did Bobby end up saying?
She said top up or bottom down. That's referring to you.
Uh-huh. Are we being is this a euphemism or
I don't know. I think Bobby started the party early. Julie Parker says that octopus is making me think of James Bond.
Bobby started the party early.
It's 5 o'clock in New Hampshire, and
you did it.
They're down for cocktails.
Which one?
That's so funny.
Oh, I was just about to tell her. Do you remember Octopussy?
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
I do.
Octopussy. That was a good one.
So I've got a bead here.
And, and his sidekick, Pussy Galore.
Yes. I do. Do you know that they just released all of the James Bond movies onto Netflix? I just saw them on there last night.
Oh God.
Yeah, isn't that funny? I should be using like the soft gel medium or the heavy gel medium right now, but I'm not because that was out, but let's do this. I'm so glad that you're loving this project. I can't get that to stay. Come on. Come on, you know you want to. You know you want
Why don't you stay?
You say I only hear what I want to. And you say
God, you can tell our age by that song.
All the time. So I should be using a different kind of glue for this right
now. Fun fact, her last name is about her ears.
Fun fact, she has an ear fetish. That's
Jess.
That is her fun. That is his
Julie.
Fun fact of the day. Thank you, Julie. I'm so glad you made it. Thank you, everybody, for being here and for letting me have last Friday off. By the way, that was special, and I know I didn't advertise. I wasn't sure if I was going to make it or not last Friday. That was part of the problem, or I would have let you guys know more in advance. It was just, holiday stuff. And Bill was
5 o'clock.
Oh,
yeah. You want to go drink?
Somewhere. Yeah.
Let's go have a cocktail.
I'm getting out the proper glue now.
Uh-oh. Get the hardcore glue now.
Done that. Okay, so this is going to go above his head. This little heart right here. Got the heart. Thing is, the glue or the paint is barely dry, so usually I would have waited or used a heat tool or something in between so I could get that going, depending on if it was break time or not. Especially because I'm going to have to go over the edges with, maybe I don't like that one there. Maybe I want it.
Hey, Joanne, have you been hanging out in the balcony?
Oh, hey, Joanne. We started singing her tunes, so she came out to see us.
Something going on over there.
They're on something. I'm sure that's
glue is very powerful.
That is good glue. That's what that is.
Muy bueno.
Where did I have that? Oh, it was right here, wasn't it? It was like, I know I had that heart somewhere good. And now I can't figure out where. Was it here?
Right there, I think.
Yeah, it was. I lined up with this. It just didn't look right. It wasn't working for me. This is what happens when I'm doing multiple things at a time. I just want you to know this is because I love you guys. Oh. Okay.
Carla says she was numb last Friday. She slept till 11 a.m.
Woo! I went to karaoke last week, and it's been a long time, and it was so much fun. We found our place. Found a new place with our people. Yeah. So thank you, everybody, for being here. And thank you, Eddie, for always making me laugh. And, we just get up to some hijinks together. That's for sure.
Yeah. Thanks for having me. This was fun.
This was so much fun.
Everybody for stopping by and hanging out.
Yeah, it was a blast. I will work on this offline and get back with you. Whether I finish it next Friday or I finish it in between. I haven't had much time to be in my art room because of the holidays. So, yeah, but I would like to. That'd be nice. But I can work on it faster when I'm not on camera because, I don't have to explain the tips,
Giving out those free tips like candy.
Yeah. Like, don't take candy from strangers and don't eat the yellow snow and never play leapfrog with a unicorn.
No,
That is all.
that is a mistake you only make twice, 3 times.
Only
So-
twice, unless you like it like that.
Yeah.
Only twice. The yellow snow
Bye,
part.
Carla.
Thank you so
All
much.
right, bye, everyone.
Oh, we love you back. Thank you.
See
I just
ya.
got glue all over me. Thanks, Eddie. You guys have a great week. Bye.